cracker.
Otaku.
What else?
Otaku Oasis. What did we think?
I thought it was what did Jared think?
Okay, Jared, what did we think?
6 out of 10.
Yo, he is
I'd give it a.
quiet.
Yeah, you're quiet, bro. I'd give it a 7, bro. For their first one, that shit was kind of gas.
Oh, yeah, that is true. It is their first time doing that.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7, bro.
But is it that much
shit
of
was
an
kinda
excuse
fast.
after like years of cons already? Like they should already.
No, bro, because WeebCon's been mid before, and they've been doing it for a long time.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
IkiCon's
No, I
been going
fucked
through
with
a
it,
pretty
though.
big mid phase for a while.
Yeah, well, I haven't been to that one, so.
Dude, I haven't been to any. I've been to one con. That's it. Why am I here?
Yeah. Well, I know you haven't. Herman, 1 through 10, dog.
Well, as a non-anime watcher, this one was pretty alright.
Type shit.
And what I
Oh,
mean
it
by
was
pretty
stupid,
alright, I
too.
mean it was. I mean, there's a lot more like people interacting in this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
A
there-
lot of
it
people
was-
were nice as hell, too, bro.
It was all
I think it was
small,
just
so everyone was like seeing each other.
No, I mean, I've been to small ones before, and they've been kind of mid. I don't know. That one just hit different for some reason.
Like the floor.
I guess. That's all, bro. That shit still hurts, bro. Go ahead and. I don't remember any of it, Hermes. So you got to tell that.
Right now?
Yeah, right now, dude. Right now.
Well, I mean, Jared had a better POV of it. I was in the front.
Herman was unlocking the door and opening it. I don't remember what you said, but you yelled something and then just shoved him, slipped, fell on your ass. The back of your head hit the corner, and then you fell into the closet, and I think you hit your head on the cart.
No, it wasn't
With
the
the
cart.
double head hitter?
He just hit his head on the pantry door. Like he hit it at the same time he's like busted his ass. And like a
Dude,
cartoonish slip. Like both his feet went forward because he
That's
tried to
so-
lock his knees, and then he slipped, hit his ass so hard where like I wasn't even laughing. That's how hard he hit. But I thought he actually fucked himself up.
God.
Yeah, I was low-key worried he got a concussion.
Bro, who knows if I did, bro? I passed out when I hit the floor and y'all left.
No, you
He
didn't
went,
pass out.
"Oh."
You didn't pass out. You hit the oh. And I'm like, all right, yeah, he's not moving.
He was
Yeah,
right, bro.
because even Jared was trying to get you to move. He's like, give me your hands, give me your hands, and you're like, no.
At least now you have confirmation I tried.
That shit was catastrophically painful.
Well, yeah, because you got no cushion.
Bro, yeah, there's no cheek to land on, bro.
It was-
Hips.
I mean, it's funny now that you're okay, because dude,
I don't know
it
if
was
I'm okay.
so loud.
I just got X-rays done.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm waiting to see if my ass is broken.
I'm still thinking about when I said room 10,000 on the phone, and you were all like, "We ain't ever gonna see those blankets." And then as you're saying it, you just knock at the door.
He said room 10,000, bro. I was like, there ain't no way, bro. That hotel staff girl is gonna be walking around everywhere.
And then just thump at the door. And you get up all fucking slowly and dejected. Fucking bowing your head to get
that was
for
perfect
blankets.
hot timing, bro.
Asking you shall receive.
I guess.
No, another thing was like you guys trying to gaslight me into not knowing how structures work, saying there's no room on the other side of that fucking wall.
Well,
Well, I eat a dick.
I'm
on
like-
that one.
I'm like, bro, I used to build buildings. I know how this shit works. They're not gonna waste money on just empty space.
oh yeah, name a building you've built.
Well,
Eiffel Tower.
they're all like residential, not commercial, so I can't say that.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Give us an address and a house number.
Give us an address so it never happened.
Nah, bro, that dude's a millionaire. I'd get sued so fast.
You forgot to put a beamer too.
That's
Dude,
yeah,
got it
it's a
now.
dude that does shit for Snap-on. If that helps you.
Fuck is Snap-on?
It's like Snap-on's #1 seller in Texas. If that gives you an idea how much money that guy makes.
Granger.
Motherfucker.
We're on the wrong topic.
Oh yeah. Well, I told you I was gonna be distracted, bro. I'm still fucking playing. Somebody keep us on top. Hey, Caesar, what
Yeah.
did you think about the con?
I didn't go. I wasn't there, bro. I have no idea.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
That's not what I
every-
asked.
Bro, I thought it was like
From
pretty cool,
the
man.
pictures, bro. What do you think? How do you think it went?
I think some people need to put some shirts on, dude. Why was the
Yo,
Juice WRLD
Caesar
walking around
sounds
butt-ass
quiet
naked?
as shit, bro.
He's always sounded quiet.
No, but he
Try to
sounds
make his
like
voice.
he sounds like he's talking from an angel's room.
My bad. I don't know if it's just my mic is
I can turn him
trash.
up in editing.
Turn him up in it. He's gonna sound all fucking distorted.
Loud as hell.
Anyways, back to the con.
I mean, hey, well, we went with a different roster this time. In
We
the
did go
usual
with
group.
a goofy ass roster this time.
I mean,
Yeah,
name the
fucking-
names.
Everybody
hold
here
on.
but Brett. A little bit of Adam.
Yeah, a little bit of Adam.
A little bit of Adam. The
Very
elevator was
small, though.
also kind of fun at this con too.
The elevator made me sick.
Not really,
constantly.
bro. This one was so ass. It made me weak in the knees.
Dude,
Yeah, the way
that
it
shit.
the way it slowed, like how it's supposed to do, but the way it did it was just
No, it breaks how
Painful.
you break on traffic, like last
Instantly,
second.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Every time it braked on Sunday morning was when I would puke.
Bro, yeah, even that couple was feeling it. They're like, oh. And then you hit the, are they hot?
Holy shit. Caesar, put that clip on stream real quick.
Hello.
Are they hot?
That made her smile.
Which one?
All right, he
On
got
That
it.
one right there, I appreciate it.
Oh, I got you. Chat, click that.
Yeah, chat clip that.
Check.
Jarvis, record that.
Jarvis
I
tickle
mean-
there a little.
Did you cosplay as anything?
Himself.
As a
Mexican.
dude who drives a Civic.
That's
A
it.
purple one with a sombrero.
That's
I know
it.
this time Adam didn't hit the, yo, it's Civic SIMJ.
Dude,
Yeah, I know,
Tom
bro.
didn't say that one thing he always says.
Yeah, he's like, God, dude. We're lucky we caught him tired, or he was pretty high when he pulled up.
I know, bro. I was hitting a few puffs off his pen.
I forgot Dom was there, bro. Friday night, I barely remember, just because of the so lackluster.
I think that was the
Most
most
everything.
shit we've done on a Friday. Well, I don't know. I don't really remember
We
that
didn't do
much
that
on
much Friday.
Classicon.
We just went to a room party.
Well, I mean, like drinking wise.
I mean, we
No, you mean
drank.
Saturday. You're talking about Saturday.
No, like Friday, like on a Friday. I like the most we
Oh.
drank on a
Did we drink
Friday.
a lot Friday?
Yeah, I mean, you're
No.
saying you don't even remember.
I don't think we drank that
I
much because
guess.
all we had was what was left over from.
No, we
WeCon.
did. Yeah, exactly. We finished it all.
Oh yeah, I guess we did have quite a bit.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we finished it all. Like, there's nothing left.
It was only five. Wait,
No,
it
I
was not.
brought like 40 Dos Equis.
Yeah, he brought like a bunch
Damn.
of Dos Equis and we finished it all.
no, I'm trying to remember how many people were drinking them. 'Cause we didn't
Well,
hand that many out, so it was like
No, it was me and Herman.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
you, Austin, me,
yeah, in that little
not
room
Brett,
party.
and then Adam. Yeah, and then the room party.
Yeah. Dude, when Austin pulled out that mics, they were all sharing that.
Yeah, they were passing that shit around like it was the bong, bro.
I guess Mike's are gonna have to be what we give everyone else.
And then I pulled out a beer, and they're like, "All right, I'll take one." And then they took one sip every 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, nobody else is like beer drinkers like that. Especially like I can see that at cons. Like, not that many people would drink beer.
They like that
I
fruity
remember
shit.
offering someone a beer and then being like, "Oh no, I
Oh.
don't drink beer, but I'll take one."
I think it was the
It was a chick.
gay guy's
Oh,
friend.
no! It was the black girl.
Yeah. I
I mean, you might
remember
have been
the
right. That might be the gay guy's friend. I don't know.
Noah. He kept putting everything in a one cup.
Yeah, and one cup.
Yeah, he kept pouring shit into his soju bottle.
Yeah, and then he
At
passed it to me, and I'm like,
at one point, it did taste good, and then it
He
didn't.
passed it to me. He passed it to me, and I'm like, "All right, fuck it, dude. Maybe he's cooking." And I was like, "Damn, all right." And
No,
then
at
I
one
gave him my
point it did
beer.
taste good, but
Yeah,
then
no,
it didn't.
I gave him my beer, and I watched him put my beer in there, and I was like, "Oh no."
I feel like I disappeared more than I usually do at this con at cons.
Oh yeah. Well, it was because you would like take somebody somewhere, and then you would leave. I remember at one point, all three of you guys were together, and we hit me and Austin like, "Hey, we'll be right back," and you guys fucking disappeared. And then we were asking like, "Hey, where's Jared?" They're like, "I don't know." And then we're like, "Well, where's the other one?" "Oh, I don't know." Bro, what the fuck happened?
Dude, there was one point where I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pop outside for a second while Adam was going to the rave," and I just get adopted by a bunch of people going to a fucking liquor store, and I'm halfway back to the hotel, and I just realize Adam is blowing up my
You
phone
went to
trying
the
to
liquor
find me.
store?
Yeah, me and like a group of 3 other people walked to a liquor store.
What, dude? When did he do that? When
It
did
was
he find the time to do that?
remember
Probably on
remember
side
it was
quest.
during it was after he left from the burlesque show. That's
Yeah, I
where he
went-
was.
I went to
No,
go wake up
I don't
Adam.
remember much from the burlesque show after.
I realized that my alarm was about to go off because Adam told me to wake him up. So I go back to the room to wake him up, and then I let him go to the burlesque. And then that
Oh,
shit
that's right. He
happens.
did spawn.
And I came back with a big bottle of Smirnoff.
Yeah, okay. I remember the Smirnoff.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, because you were asking like, "Yo, where the fuck you get
Yeah, I was
that?"
like, where'd you get that big ass bottle, dude?
They gave me like $5 to pretend to be foreign at the liquor store, and
Gave you
that
five
shit
what?
$5, and then that shit was like 2 of them.
Why'd they give you $5?
Just to pretend he's Asian.
So they could say it?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's fair.
And the liquor store guy was some South African, I think, and he looks at my ID. He goes, "Ah, a man from Texas, a man from the cavalry," and I go, "English not good."
That's crazy, bro. A man from the Texas.
What the fuck?
I don't even remember how Noah and I got separated because we were going to
There's a lot of I don't remember.
yeah.
I remember a good bit because of the Addy.
Yeah, I think we got to keep those on lockdown. Start taking those, bro.
You
Those
take
came in,
those.
that came in clutch when I was on Huzz Energy. When I was
I
huzzing.
at one point, like in the lobby, I was like, "Hey, bro, you're starting to slur your words." You're like, "No, I'm not." And I asked Brad, I'm like, "Isn't he slurring his words?" He's like, "A little bit." You're like, "Fuck."
And then I logged
And
in.
then yeah, you went over somewhere. You just started like repeating your fucking, your Tourette's quotes, and then you're like, "All right, locked in."
I hit that. All right, bro, you're drunk. Calm down.
We need to all wear GoPros to keep track of our movements. Have someone in the fucking room like fucking
Well, I feel
Faz.
we need to start wearing GoPros. Like,
No,
I
it's
think
for real,
I think like right when we go to the rave, because that's usually when like we stop remembering stuff.
Would they allow that though?
Yeah, we've seen some people do it.
Dude.
Bro, I need like an over the shoulder camera, like a Mari camera guy.
You guys are gonna have like
Or like cops.
Yeah, we wear body cams.
No, like I
definitely
want
gonna-
an over the shoulder camera like they do in cops when they chasing.
Bro, you know someone's lying when we turn off our body cam.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Hey, hold up, bro. There's a gap in the footage where you and 6 dudes walk into a bedroom.
I need a break. I need a break.
Say, bro, you left it outside. All we hear is the audio.
Oh, you digging at me.
For you
Oh, hell no.
digging it. Alright. Hold on, let me just say what happened chronologically just to see if it helps jog our memory. So Friday,
I'm garbage.
hold on, this is where I
Get
don't
it out.
Were we last to show up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No,
you
Dom
guys were
was.
already in the room. Well, no, I
Dom
know,
was
but
last to show
like
up.
Dom, I don't really count Dom being there because he was just there the.
Yeah.
But we show up. We're last because you had traffic picking me up, and then from there we were kind of slow getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Brent was speeding on the highway to get us there in time to get our badges.
I know
and
you
shit.
guys had like cots set up. Adam was there suspiciously with his hands under the covers. What else? From right there, what the fuck did we do? We just went to the
The room
lobby,
party. All we did
right?
was the room party.
Yeah, no.
We went. Yeah,
We went to the
to go hang out in
lobby.
the lobby, and
Yeah, you guys.
Jared. No, was it Adam? I think it was Adam.
Yeah, it was
We
Adam
walked
because he
into the
was
room-
that's
we're
when
like,
we
"Okay,
met
let's go find a room
Noah.
party." We're like, let's go find a
Yeah.
room party, and then we forgot something, so we're like, all right, Adam, we'll be right back. And we come back down. He's like, all right, I found a room party.
Yeah, and then that's when we
It
met
was right
Noah.
right when we walked out is we turned around to go back in, and then he's like, all right, hey, we're following these guys to a room party.
Yeah, that's when we met Noah, and then we went to that room party. It was pretty chill. We didn't do much. We're just
Sat on the
talking.
bed.
A bunch of random people.
Bunch of dudes drinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bunch of
And
guys
then
sipping
and then
it.
we just went back to the room after that and just yapped for a little bit. Went to bed.
Until-
Got a noise complaint.
Nah, you guys yapped until fucking Austin mentioned Adam jerking off, and him and Brent booked it out of the room.
I forgot bro was in there, bro.
And then we ordered DoorDash, and I fucking left to go get it because Austin's phone was
Oh,
dead.
that's right. We did eat a fuck ton of tacos.
Yeah.
No, we were down in the lobby for that.
Yeah, that's because you guys booked it out for saying that.
Okay, yeah. That's when we met Juice World, right? And then we met him the first night.
No, we met him the second night. We met him.
Okay.
We met him at the rave. Well, we seen him at the rave, but we didn't talk to him until we left the rave.
Okay, got you. Yeah, apparently he did the conga line, bro. I saw the video.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we went at the rave. We went to the rave like late because we were eating Little Caesars and we were at a panel with that cool guy, George.
Yeah, dude, we fucking went on a side quest.
Yeah, where Brent like swiped the fucking rum.
Well, apparently no, he just
I
gave
knew
it to
it
him.
was him. It was him.
He had to have swiped it if that was the same handle.
No, what? No, but it was he did it, and that's where I got it, Austin. And then when I put it in your bag, you left it open because you're trying to offer one of the girls some, and somebody else took it after that.
It was probably the guy he took it from.
No, it was because George had it, and I asked George. George is that old Asian guy, and I asked him like, "Hey, I found your bottle of crack," and he's like, keep it." He's like, "It's yours." I'm like, "Oh shit, for real?"
Oh, bet.
Yeah, so that's why I put it back in your bag. Because that security guard was like about to confiscate it, but we're like, "Hey, you lied. You're like, hey, that's ours." He's like, "Oh, well, this can't be out."
Yes, okay, I remember that because everybody was like, "We don't know whose it is."
Yeah, and we just put it in your bag. And he's like, "Yeah, that's fine." I
can't believe that
still
dude was 35.
I still find it crazy that guy is 38. He does not look
Yeah.
38.
My ass, bro.
That's after I fumbled and came down with the guys from the fucking crashed room party.
Fumbled?
The e-girl fucking tatted bitch.
I thought that was after I fell.
Oh yeah, it was after you fell. Why did I
Yeah.
go back down to the
You
lobby
never
then?
came down
Because
there
it
when I
was
was
me and
talking to
you.
the. You never came down when I was
Oh.
talking to Purple Chick.
Yeah, because me and you, we stayed up until like 7. I
No,
think.
I was
You
there.
never came.
I did
You
come
never.
down and then we went back up and that's when you ate shit.
No, you never came down when I was talking to 10 out of 10 Purple Huzz.
No, I did because that's when I fucking
No,
found
he
you
did.
guys.
Yeah.
Dude,
Because
I feel nasty as hell saying it like that. I'm not gonna say it like that again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just keep calling that bitch tatted bitch.
no, yeah, Austin. It was because when he came down, he was there, and then he's like, "Hey, what are we about to do now?" And I said, "We're gonna go to the room, refill beer, and then find one of these room parties." And yeah, that's when you pulled your fucking dumbass stunt. You fucking try to yell something, and then I think I remember what it was. You yelled
Probably get out of the
fuck
way.
you yelled something to the neighbors that called the noise complaint. And
Oh,
then you
per
tried to
usual.
push me into the room. You tripped, and then you slip, busted your ass, smacked your head, and I'm like, all right, he's done. And Jared's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, this isn't the first time, bro. He's like, are you sure he's gonna be okay? I'm like, yeah, bro.
That's the first time I've ate it.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like where you just pick your spot, and if we move you, you get mad as fuck.
I didn't necessarily pick that spot. That spot picked me.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, knowing you all this time, I know when not to move you. And,
I
yeah.
couldn't move anyway.
No, you could, because Jared moved you, like, a couple inches, and you are already in the stop.
Because I couldn't feel anything yet. No, I probably could feel shit then, bro.
Well, yeah, because you were already drunk. I already told you were, like, pushing yourself. Like, I already knew you should have been asleep. Your eyes were cooked.
Bro. I was having such a good conversation with her. It was so good that I don't remember it, but it felt good the next day.
I remember it, but I remember, like, after, like, 5 minutes, I just moved from that spot just so I didn't look fucking awkward.
What were we talking about?
Remember, yeah, you opened the conversation with just your car. You're like, "Hey, your hair matches my car." She's like, "Really?" And then
Yeah, I remember that.
I had
remember
my
that.
phone because your phone was dead, and I gave her your
Plastic.
Instagram. I pulled up your Instagram on my phone and I handed it to her to show so you can show her your car.
Did she fuck with the Civic?
Yeah. She said, "Ooh,
That's
I
all I
really
need
like
to
that
hear.
color," and then you guys just started talking more, and I'm like, "All right, I gotta leave."
Biggie yapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my opening line, and I remember my closing line. That's it.
I don't remember my opening line, but I remember my closing being, I dab
Bro.
me up.
Bro, he dabbed her up, bro. He hit her with the.
Yeah,
He has such homie riz and not
fuck.
like anything else.
I remember that dude, the guy kept calling Juice World. I remember when he was trying to talk to the one chick that you guys were saying like was like the finest one, and
Burlesque? I was talking to the finest one.
and the host one pulls up, and I remember like
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
fucking with her, so
No.
I try to talk to her just to get her off you guys, and I
Yeah.
did,
Wasn't
and it
she
worked.
like hella annoying?
Well, no, she was. She got like annoyed that no one
Or
knew she was
defensive or
Poison
something?
Ivy. Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh,
well, you chose like the least popular fucking Batman villain, and then she got like mad I said that, so we started like yapping, and I got her like away from you guys.
Oh, we gotta talk about how mad.
Yeah, because
you
I
were
remember her
when you
being
left.
genuinely upset, but like I didn't know why.
Me
Oh,
yelling,
well,
"Where's the dudes?"
well,
during the
at the
burlesque.
show, yeah, she got mad because you said we're the dude. She's like, y'all want to see boys? We're like, no, men.
And everybody was, yeah.
she starts going, "Show me a dude in a G-string," and you guys start trying to
Well, no,
get me up there.
no, she hit the, fuck. Oh, show of hands, who wants to see men? And everybody in the crowd raised their hand.
Yeah, bro. That was hella funny.
She was like,
Dude, Brett was
saying,
getting loud. I was like, damn.
Yeah, bro. I had
He
everybody
does that.
cheering for Purple, bro. Purple would come out.
I know
Pick
you said there's a guy behind you, and you're like, yo, that guy gets it.
Yeah, bro. I remember being like, yeah, pick that shit up.
I think I remember Brent saying that she got mad that everyone was hyping up Purple.
Yeah, she did. No, she did. Is that you're gonna be mad? She's the best looking one there. That's not even. That's just being honest, bro. Right next to Albedo. Albedo number 2, I think. If we're gonna put him in rankings, you know. And so that wasn't Emma Frost?
No, apparently not. Because you
Because
asked,
we asked her, right?
yeah, you asked the Albedo, and she said no. She said she's someone else, and you're like, oh, I've never heard of
Oh, okay. Who's the one that tried to argue Juice World about me, bro?
the Emma Frost one.
Oh, okay, yeah, dude. Yeah, that was Emma Frost. She's whatever I say it is. Trying to say he died in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
2019.
Nah, he died in 2017.
Yeah, okay.
Who's Juice WRLD?
Matter of fact, I think he might have died in 2016.
Didn't he
They
die
just-
when the towers fell?
They were just covering, you know.
What?
What was funny, Austin? The one other guy, like, I forgot his name because he only introduced himself as the Jewiest Jew I'd ever meet. I'm like, I doubt it.
What?
But that's how he
Can I wear
introduced
skinny?
himself. No, it was just this tall white guy with orange
Moon
curly
Knight?
hair. No.
Okay, I have
No.
no idea then.
Yeah, you didn't meet him. I did. But he came up to us and said, "Yo, he died because of this." I'm like, "Oh, this guy knows ball, but you never heard him because you were so focused on the other chick."
Wait, you talking about Juice?
Yeah.
I was talking to, I mean, all the burlesque chicks are there. You think I'm gonna turn around and talk to a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm different.
No, you're not.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're one of those Schrodinger's gays. You're gay until you're proven otherwise.
True.
What do you say?
You're gay until
I
you're
don't think
proven
that's true.
otherwise. Oh yeah? Start stroking it off with one of the homies. See if you get hard first.
I haven't stopped.
Ah, so he is hard. See?
Oh,
Yeah, I remember like everybody losing their shit, and I just look over. And I'm like, bro,
about what?
I am the most softest as possible right now.
No, dude, I
Oh,
was fucking trying
I
to be
was
hyped.
too.
You leaned over to me and was like,
Yeah.
I'm as soft as humanly possible. I go, yeah, kinda.
I just need them to touch my shoulder, and then I'm like back in the game mode.
Well, no, this is like everybody was like, yeah, oh my god. I'm like, bro, this
No,
is so gay to me. Like, I don't know why. I just.
those no, those two dudes in front of me that got 40-minute goon recordings, bro. They recorded the whole show.
No, oh yeah, you were getting louder and louder. You're like, dude, this guy with this fat ass head
Yeah.
blocking my view. And I'm
Dude,
like,
he's in the
dude, just
front
stare
row.
at their phone. Yeah, there's a
And I know,
point.
I remember you saying that, and I did that.
There's a point where like, no, like it got quiet and you got louder. Like Look at this dude with this fat ass head, bro. Look, why is he here with his girl? Like, this is so unfair. Like, get in the back, bro. Like, you were loud. Like, he could hear you.
Bro, good.
You're on his recording.
That's awesome. That is hilarious.
Bro, that shit was funny as hell, bro.
But yeah, I personally find burlesque to be pretty fucking mid. I'd rather just go to a strip club if I wanted that shit.
I mean, they were hitting that shit though. Well, no, yeah, but that was free.
Only one? No, one or two.
And of course, that was
had money with that shit.
after my bank account got wiped thanks to
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
stealing my
No,
card.
that's true.
They actually have both my cards for 3, or they have all 3 for all 3 of my bank accounts.
Oh, yeah. Explain that to Caesar. Have you told him that yet?
No.
I only knew about the one.
Oh yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I told him yesterday.
I
Ah,
knew
yeah.
about the one.
Somebody wiped all 3 of my bank accounts.
So it wasn't the Kroger or wherever we went.
No, because I have stuff back till May 3rd, and that was oh, maybe it was Buc-ee's. That's the
There's
only
no
place that we
way.
stopped, huh? We stopped at Buc-ee's and we stopped at Kroger. That's the only 2
I
places I
mean,
used my card.
unless if somebody like used a nearby like chip reader near.
Yeah. Could
I
be
don't
that
have
too.
chip in my main bank account.
Yeah,
For my card.
chip. Not
I don't
the
have
tap.
Oh,
Not the
my bad.
tap, just chip.
Okay. I guess, bro, but they scanned my whole wallet. Got all
Well,
3
yeah,
of my
like
cards.
they can do it if they're on the other side of the pump.
No shit.
Yeah, that's why they say if you have tap, use it because it gives it less time for them to read it.
That's insane.
Yeah, that Kroger honestly had me pretty sketchy because the fucking card readers had little handles on them. I'm like, that could be a fucking scanner.
Oh yeah, that's why ever since I heard like the tap, I got the tap. I just tap everything.
My new card should have tap on it.
Or Austin, like the safest thing you can do, Apple Pay, like, cause Apple has the best safety, online safety shit.
Yeah.
That's like the only good thing about Apple.
I still haven't gotten my money back.
Damn.
Isn't it usually like within a week?
Well, you do
And,
have
and
like
that's the charge is still pending, so I have to wait for the charge to not be pending.
yeah, you do have like a slow ass bank too.
Yeah, I have a credit union that nobody uses.
Oh yeah, if it's a take longer,
Watch it be the credit union that scammed him.
that'd be funny.
I don't think it'd be that funny.
It is because it's not me.
All right.
Hit this man on.
Yeah, but it came
Outage
down
face
to
now.
if I can't buy food, you can't have food either.
No, I did. I'm the one that paid for the pizzas, bro. Or our share of the pizzas.
Y'all kind of just spawned in with pizzas. I don't remember anyone talking about pizza.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we were walking out and you guys were walking into the hotel. You're like, where are you going? We're like,
It was when we
Little
went to the
Caesars.
panels. We were supposed to, go with them, but you said, let's go get the Adderall, and I followed you.
Which is a good thing we did. Because I stayed
Oh, yeah.
coherent.
That was the only reason I was not bitching about being hungry. That was like the only reason.
You kept saying that. You're like, the only reason I'm not bitching right now is because of the Addy.
Yeah. Because normally, I'm always. You can ask Jared. Last time I was fucking starving.
We were all starving that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
What?
They had
14
vendors. I
orders of
I
tacos?
only saw one of the bars they had set up. I never even saw the other one.
I saw a concession stand.
I
Saturday.
only saw 2.
Where was it?
One bar was like where the con
burlesque
was,
room.
but it was like hidden.
One
And
was in
the other
burlesque
one
room.
was in the burlesque. But that's it. The rest were like the hotel bars.
Their one voice actress that showed up to the con.
Type shit. Oh, was it
No,
really
there was
only
another
one?
one. No, there was a bunch of them.
yeah.
Some of them were
Too.
vendors.
Yeah, no, it's because there was there's a tiny ass hallway where all the voice actors were.
Damn. They
Yeah.
got delegated.
Yeah.
They really did. I didn't even go down it because it would have been so awkward walking down it.
Mhm.
How tight it
Yeah,
was.
because it was too intimate. Yeah, it was just like a fucking hallway.
Like you would have been bumping shoulders with them while they were sitting down at the table.
We also met two guys that look here are speedy. One was tall, one was not. I think the other guy's name was Aaron. The short one.
Yeah.
Oh right, I think Andrew from WeebCon was there, the Nigerian slave.
What the
Was he?
hell?
No way.
I didn't see him.
I didn't hear him laugh.
I didn't hear him laugh.
I posted one thing and he's like, "You guys at not WeebCon? You guys at Otaku Oasis? Is the whole gang there?" I'm like, yeah, Austin, Herman, and Adam." And then he never responded.
He probably was just gonna pull up.
Mhm.
Ooh, that too.
I remember Brandon said he was gonna pull up, but he never.
He pulled up to the mall.
Oh.
So I got mad scraping my car too.
All those speed, dude. It looks like paint.
Dude, I
on his
pulled
people.
out, dude. I swear, bro, that whole everything right there was just optical illusion on the road, bro.
No, bro. Yeah, when we first put up, I'm like, "Hey, the speed bump." Boom! I thought it was a lie.
Dude, it looks like paint. They painted the shit out of that. It looked good, bro.
Bro, I know you hate it, but bro, you should start driving with glasses on.
I don't have any. That's why I don't do that.
Bruh.
Does this guy need glasses?
Yeah.
Is it
Yes,
the
I just haven't.
glasses or is it?
And he doesn't like wearing contacts either.
I've
fucking
never worn them. I
goofy.
never will.
Bruh.
Yeah, well, me neither, but
I think he just.
well, I'm
needs
just
to
saying, at
keep
least
eyes.
wear something while you're driving.
Have I crashed yet? Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah,
You scraped
notice
a
I
lot,
said
though.
yet.
Dude, he's gonna look like such a nerd if he walks around with glasses.
Nah, I think I'm pretty hot.
You seen the sombrero? The fresh sombrero, dude.
I have not. I
You
know of the
haven't.
sombrero. I don't know it fresh. Never seen it.
It's
not-
always been called the fresh sombrero.
Oh. Well, yeah, I've
Yeah, I
seen
remember
that.
some chick asked me what it was called or like what I call it, and I went blank.
What?
Pro folded under no pressure.
What I call the sombrero.
Oh.
Oh,
I remember in the elevator somebody was like, "Yo, do you have?" And then somebody else was like, "Bro, it looks like he has everything." So the answer is yes.
oh yeah. That was Friday at the room party, and the chick was like, "Do you have?" I was like, "Probably." Oh no, she asked if I had any VTubers. Hell no.
You gotta get a Gargura on it now.
Oh.
I remember
No,
Brett
she's-
got so heated when Adam said that he had the one that he wanted on his hat, and Brett's like, he pulls out his hat. He's like, "See, I ain't got shit." Like, so don't fucking say shit. And Adam's just like, "No, I thought you had it." He's like, "Yeah, well, I don't. So shut your bitch ass up." I'm
Wait,
like,
what?
"Damn." I was
Wait,
like,
what?
yeah, dude, Brett was like on his ass.
About Adam? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, when he wanted that one air freshener.
Yeah, and he was trying to like say Brett had it on his hat.
He's like, well, I don't have it, so shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Brett was like, don't accuse me of something I don't have.
I did that boy wrong.
But Brett is funny. His like, there's moments where like he stood out, and then he would go quiet, and then say something else.
Some controversial shit.
Mm-hmm.
He just says the
Hey,
hard R and walks away.
Bad bitches need to shut up. That should be one of the dude. That should be one of the topics that we talk about.
Oh god. Fucking everyone in the room just happens to be a fat bitch or some shit.
So and then we hit that. All right. So our next topic,
Women.
Um.
men suck.
Oh my god, on God, dude. I fucking hate periods, dude.
What else?
We just happened to get the
Be
one
like,
room.
No,
bring out
what
a
was
punching
it?
bag.
What was that shit you said? Oh yeah, I cried and watched The Notebook too.
Yeah, I cried when I watched the Notebook. What did I say that at?
You said that in the parking lot when you're just yelling a bunch of shit, and then
We were walking out.
no, and then fucking Jared hit the I got a carbon fiber cock.
Yeah. Yeah, I cried when I watched the Notebook.
I thought he said something about having a carbon fiber part on his car.
Yeah, cause you're like, yo, you see that carbon fiber wing?
My wing.
Yeah.
My wing. And you said, yo, you see my carbon cock? I'm like, all right, bro, if we're not getting any bitches around you.
I don't know why you assumed you had a chance. I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck about cars.
Or carbon fiber. Well, mine's purple.
And
Which is
Yep.
purple.
You gotta make it pink.
now you gotta make it
Okay.
pink, bro.
You pull up to a bad bitch and you just try to explain how purple it is. She goes, that's actually a lilac.
Yeah.
That's when I hit the.
Hey, yo.
You start beating her. I'm sorry, beating her.
All right, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. I don't want to edit all night.
Yeah, you do. It's funny.
Yeah, you did.
For y'all.
Exactly. You got a dual monitor set up
All
now.
right, so that doesn't help. Another W came out with only one injury.
No, you had two. You had two.
Yeah, two.
You broke the bottle.
I did break the bottle, dude. I was if
Oh
I was
yeah,
like
talk
a little
about
bit,
how many drinks you fucking dropped, bro. And it
Dude,
was not
in the
less than
rain.
20. You
Even-
dropped
even-
so many.
did I really?
Dude, you dropped the same drink like what,
Yeah,
twice in the
I
rain?
remember getting mad at myself for dropping that same drink.
That one guy just pulls up and
Carmen was
cleans it
like,
up
"Bro,"
for you.
I was like, "Oh my bad, bro." I picked it back up. Like 5 seconds later, I dropped it again. He was like,
Yeah, and then
"Bro," I was like, "Bro, my
you took
bad,
a
dog."
knee. Yeah, you took a knee and cleaned it.
Dude, the fucking performer or whoever, that guy dancing, just like gave you the shame.
Fuck that guy.
Get fucked.
Fuck that guy. I was the only one hyping him up, bro.
No, there was like a 41-year-old woman that was hot that showed up, started throwing ass on him.
Yeah, that was
The
me.
only times I wish I was there.
Yes, Caesar.
What do you say?
He
I
said,
told
"Yeah,
you
that
you
was
did.
me."
Oh. I think this is the first one where we haven't seen a lookalike of one of our friends,
Oh,
though.
I
We also
think
saw Zero Dick.
I think the reason why this one was pretty cool, like interacting wise, there's a lot more older people.
Were there?
Yeah, like there wasn't that many like
Well,
He's
keep
like
going.
mostly 20 somethings there.
yeah.
That's how it
Like
usually
everyone
is.
we met was like, no, there's usually a mixture of fucking 18,
Is there?
more 18-year-olds than there is 20 year
Oh
olds.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So.
Several kids running around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this will be
There was
Herman's
one
first.
child.
This will be
there.
Herman's first Etchy Expo.
If I go,
You're going.
I need a job, bro.
Dude, same. Alright,
Caesar said he's going.
oh, yeah,
Are you going?
literally on my way right now.
I don't know, dude. Caesar's like tier S schooner.
Me? No, but what are you talking about?
Dude, your Instagram reels are crazy.
My Instagram reels? Oh yeah, the fucking 0.01% that I send you.
No, but like the 100% you send memo.
Yeah, but what do you mean? I sent memo one
Dude,
today.
I will
that
get
was-
memo in this call right now to disprove everything you're about to say.
Dude, go ahead. You say that? Let me read to you the message you just sent me. If it were me,
Bro,
bro,
he
I would
is
pour
too.
Hen-
He's
No,
bad
no,
at it too.
bro. Dude. This motherfucker just told me he would pour Henny on some chick's toes and then suck him right up.
Just like
Based?
that.
Bro's just being real.
Dude, he's so real for that.
right now I see one that I sent that says, "Man, fuck that gorilla. 100 tortas versus me." I don't be saying or doing it.
Alex.
I feel like Alex would be the only one that win.
Well, he'd say.
He's gonna be like those skeletons of Futurama with the shattered pelvises.
He'd say that, and then everyone would laugh, and he'd be like, "Why y'all laughing?"
He'd be for real.
Yeah.
His whole
Oh my-
accent disappearing as he approaches a torta.
Dude, you would think his name was Axel instead of.
I mean, Axel, isn't that like God tier fumbler?
Yeah.
Well, you forget Alex and Alex are both the same in English and Spanish.
Oh yeah, Alexander. He turns into Alexander.
Alexander.
All right, wrap it up.
Never mind.
Wrap it up. Wrap
Alright.
it
I'll wrap you
up.
up.
Closing statements, Jared.
It was
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, it's alright. Like
Would I
Germanium,
go again? Would I go again? If only if the purple hair girl was there, I'd go again.
dude.
Yeah,
He's me.
this was pretty good.
I'd
pretty
win.
cool.
I'd win.
I'd win.
I also feel we're like Colossal Con's biggest advertisement.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Honestly.
Dude,
Every
as we
time
were
we go to a
leaving-
con, we keep telling people to go to Colossal Con.
As fucking Trent was kicking people out of the party, I asked Noah if we can stay. Just asked them both if they're going to Colossal Con.
Dude, I told two famous chicks at WeebCon to go to Colossal.
And then
For
watch
real?
this year's Colossal be just painfully mid.
I watch it be packed though now, and everybody's like, "Hey, it's those guys that told us to pull up." Or walking through the lobby, everybody just
Tap you up.
dabbing us
These
up.
guys are fucking Corpo spies. They're sponsored.
We're actually gonna get commission.
To advertise for Colossal Con. Just go around telling people to go at parties.
Pretty much, dude.
Well, the reason why we say Colossal Con is ballers play is because that's where like the rich party throwers go.
No, I don't like the water park more than anything.
Yeah, the water park.
And the opposite gender. We're pretty
Well, yeah,
cool.
but that's where like the actual the cool room party was, where we're in the balcony, not
that's-
eating a
yeah.
Subway sandwich.
Backshot balcony. But end of the story. Big
See if I
W
get
will go
kicked out
next
again.
year. We'll go next year. This shit was crazy.
I'm already there.
No, I'm already there, dude.
I think next podcast would either be Etchy or River Trip.
Next one will be. Oh yeah. Well, if I want to go on July 4th, I think would be a really good time to go. But we'd have to do it cheap because
That'd
we
be
all.
packed as fuck if you go to San Marcos.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point.
I know.
Last time we went, it was literally just us.
Yeah, you guys said you went and it was freezing cold.
It was kind of funny
It's
though.
always freezing cold.
Didn't you guys go in like September or some shit?
No, we went like May.
Damn.
Yeah, we were in May. Wait, I think it was May 1st, May 2nd. I got it was literally last week. Last weekend was the 1 year ago, the con.
Yeah.
Upgrade or downgrade
What do you mean?
from last year?
What are you talking about?
Which was better? The river.
Which
or the
weekend?
con?
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, that's a hard one, bro. Shit went down at the river. A lot of shit that I like never want to happen again, but like had to happen one time.
Oh, roofied.
Yeah,
Alright, either way.
fucking constantly arguing with fucking Tristan.
Per usual. All right, either WCon, we gonna fog with you,
Cracker.
fucking asshole.